Hello everyone, today I will be explaining the task 2.1T design and prototype. So in this task we were to provide a basic infrastructure for managing robot commands, which is updating the robot map and checking coordinates on the map. In the code, first we have defined endpoints corresponding to the CRUD operations, that is create, read, update and delete on robot commands as well as the robot map. Now in the code, first we have initialized a new instance of the web application builder and builds it and creating the application. The args parameter allows passing command line arguments. Then we have enabled HTTPS redirection for the application and initializes the database using the static method initialize from the database class. Then I have defined various HTTP endpoints to corresponding various HTTP endpoints like the robot commands, move, ID, etc. to corresponding handler methods. These methods will be called when the specified endpoints are accessed. Now the app.run is to start the application and will continue running until it is explicitly stopped. Now all these methods like the get robot commands, hello robot, get move commands, get robot command by ID, add robot command, update robot command, get robot map, check coordinate availability, update robot map, etc. handles the logic for various endpoints that I have defined earlier in the code. They perform tasks such as retrieving the robot commands, updating the robot map, and checking the coordinate validity and more. Now we have defined two classes, command robot and the robo map. They represent the data structure used in the application command robot application. Command robot represents a robot command and the robot represents the robo map. The database class, which is this, is a static and contains a list of robot commands like the right, left, place and move and the robot map. It also has a static method initialize to set up the initial state of the robot map. That's all for the code. Now I would run the application using the .NET Run. Now as you can see that it is running on a specific port, like here it is running on localhost 5000. Now I would open this on the browser and it would say hello robot. Now I have defined some endpoints. Now if I try to access those endpoints like the robot commands, for getting all the robot commands and press enter, then I would get all the robot commands that I have made, that is the right, left, place and move commands. Now similarly, if I try to access another endpoint like the move, then I would be able to get the move command. Now specifically, now if let's say I would be accessing the, let's say the robot map, then I would be getting the status of the robot, that is the coordinates and the size of the robot map. Now, I have used Postman in which I am trying to access all the endpoints that I have earlier defined in the code. Now, I have created the environment, that is the local environment. And here the ports are the API host and the port, and I would be enabling them. Now in the collection, I have made a collection of SIT331 in which I have defined all the endpoints, that is for getting the robot commands, the move commands, the read commands to test, etc. Also there is the post command in order to add a new command, put command in order to update our command. Okay, so let's say in the get robot commands, If I send this command, then I would be getting all the robot commands. Okay, so there's an error. Okay, so there's an error of HTTPS. Okay, so I have to save it. And now in the collection, if I run it again, I think it would be running. Okay, yeah. So now it is running, and now I am able to see my robot, all the robot commands. Now let's say for the move commands, if I would be sending it, then I would be accessing the move command. Now for the read commands, I would be accessing the ID, the specific ID for which I want to access. Let's say for the test commands, it's just like it would be giving the hello robot. Now for the post commands, I have added a new command. Like in my code, I was having just four IDs. Like here, I was having just four IDs. Now I have added a new ID, that is ID 5, with the command down. And I would be sending it, and now it would say that command down added successfully. Now if I go again into the robot commands and send it again, then the ID 5 is also added here. Okay, so now in the put, I am updating the to ID to be northeast and the command to be northeast. So it is saying that the ID has been updated successfully. Now if I go again in the get robot commands, then I would be seeing the ID 2 to be updated successfully with the command of northeast, like here. Now for the get read robot map, it would be telling me the coordinates and the size of the map. In the read coordinate, if it is 1512 and my coordinates here were, let me see, it was 00. Okay, so if let's say I would be putting 00, let me see, so it's coming to be true. Now if I update the map size, now I am updating the coordinates. Let's say I would be updating the coordinates to be 20, and here also 20, and size also 20. Okay, so the robot map has been updated successfully. Now if I go to this read robot, and now the coordinates and the size has been updated successfully using the put command. Now in this it should fail. Now see, it is coming 404 not found, that is, it has been failed. So that's all for the task. Thank you very much.